Nice tunes. My name is Sidney Winston. Welcome to my channel. Another one of those Jdubs and Von Helton train wrecks, dumpster fires, name it what you want. But nothing positive, it's all negative. 25th of October 2022, and we're going to get right into the dumpster fire, the shit show. That is your friend. Let's see. So what's going to happen here? Jdubs is going to Jdubs will be starting his morning shtick, and Von Helton will be joining them, and of course they're going to complain about the usual things. Now I have a recording of Larry Frost laying out the real facts, what I perceive to be the real facts as per Larry Frost. So firstly, let's get through this. The Larry Frost might actually come at a later, like in the next, or a later broadcast, because I can do. I should probably do some editing and shorten everything, but I'm already I'm already guilty of making this broadcast stretch out too far. So let's go.
All right, let's get this shindig on the road. I just woke up. Got some happy birthdays going on. That's cool. Vaughn, happy birthday. Been a really good friend. Vaughn has been very good to me.
How old do you think Vaughn is?
Vaughn is he's a very good person. He's well respected, dignified. He understands things. Historian. Many things, you know. Eclectic pagan, and he's like the jack of all trades. I call the Vaughn of all trades, because you can't really say the jack of all trades. You got to call him the Vaughn of all trades, because Vaughn has a unique perspective on things. That's my opinion on Vaughn. So we're gonna get the birthday boy in here. Let me get the boy. Birthday boy, where are you?
Come on, birthday boy.
Vaughn. Let me get him on Skype. Let me get Vaughn on Skype.
Get Vaughn on Skype, and let's get
birthday boy.
Birthday boy. Birthday boy.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
Things are happening.
Just got him on Skype. There he is.
Hi, Vaughn.
Happy birthday to you.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Von Helton. Happy birthday to you.
I'm so sorry.
How old are you now? How old are you now? Oh, I'm not going to do the whole thing.
Okay. Here's a question for you. How old do you think Von Helton is? Answers in the side chat. Von Helton's birthday is today. And how old do you think he is? Do you think he's 86, 89, or 92? Okay, so is Vaughn 86? Is Vaughn 89? Or is Von Helton 92 years old today? That's a question. Tyler West, hey, welcome. 103. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I don't see why not, really. I'm gonna do something about this. This is bothering It shouldn't be. It is what it is. All right, so Tyler, you say 103. Let's see what these guys say.
We should have got Marilyn. I should have hired Marilyn Monroe to do the intro for the happy birthday, but unfortunately, she's rotting in hell right now.
Yeah, it probably is.
So hey, Vaughn, what's going on, birthday boy? What's
Hey,
happening?
not much, man. I have been hard at work. I was burning the midnight oil literally last night, and I got done a awesome fucking ceiling fan. I kind of hinted at what I was going to do, but I got it done. I actually got it done, and it is gorgeous. It's absolutely fucking awesome, and it works great. We have no problems this time.
That's awesome, man. Like I said, I was just saying, I was doing like a birthday boy speech when I first opened the front room. It took you a second to get in.
Yeah.
I was saying, you're the birthday boy. How old are you now? 52?
I am 59 now.
59.
Yes,
59. 59. Hello, Cloud. All is well. So Vaughn is 59. I said he was 86. And 103 was the top guess. The lowest guess was 86. And he's only 59. What does that tell you? He's only 59. Look at him and tell me that he looks 70. Minimum, he looks 70. Let's see if we can get a bigger. There we go. Let's go, Vaughn. 70-year-old Vaughn who looks 59. No, sorry, 59-year-old Vaughn who looks 70.
Jeez.
59.
And you're rocking and rolling and looking good for 59.
59, I'm actually not doing too bad, really. There you go.
Yeah.
Let them take a look at it. I'm actually doing pretty good for 59, I think. I'm not doing too bad.
Yeah. Look
There
at that.
go.
Oh, that's a cool, the bomber.
Isn't that cool, man? If that doesn't get people talking, I don't know what will. What do you want me to do?
If that can't get you fucking Wessel.
That is a digital fan of some sort. Now, what use is that? I have no idea. What use do you think that could be for? But anyway, maybe they'll tell us. Let's go.
I don't know what can. You know what I mean?
Well, I've been sitting here. What in the world can I do to get people to actually? People don't talk, man. I don't know what it is, man. Every fucking website I'm on, nobody talks. Nobody talks. Nobody leaves comments. Nobody leaves emojis. Nobody fucking thumbs up shit. 1,000 fucking views, and not one fucking comment.
Because whatever you're doing is shit. Or people are looking at your channel, Vaughn, looking for something meaty from you. And if all they see is this digital nonsense that you are really, really bad at, because like everything seems to be two-dimensional, I'm not surprised they don't leave you comments. I mean, they're certainly not going to tell you that they like what you do. Maybe they're being nice and respectful and just moving on. Vaughn.
Seriously? Not one emoji, not one nothing. It's 1,000 fucking views, bro. And nothing, not an emoji, not a comment, not a fuck you, Von Helton, not a fuck you, you evil capitalist pig, you. Nothing. Literally nothing. It's like goddamn
ungrateful.
They 1,000 views and not a peep.
They'll download it, they'll take it, but they don't want to say thank you. They're ungrateful.
I don't get it.
People today, Vaughn, the kids today, Vaughn, are ungrateful sons of bitches. They're ungrateful little pieces of shit.
It seems like it.
They really are, The kids today have no respect. That's why they troll on the internet. They're too busy trolling and harassing people on the internet, these kids today.
What the hell's this got to do with kids? What has this got to do with kids? He said he got 1,000 views but 0 comments. And from that, Jdubs runs to kids. He's always mentioning the kids. He even talks to kids when he opens up his show. Hello, kids. How you doing, kids? It's with you, Jdubs. Your mind is messed up. It's perverted. It's Jdubs. You've lost all track of reality. And it sounds to me like you're either boozed up or pilled up a lot of the time. Like now you sound like you're on pills. But you're not contributing anything. And I'm getting pissed off with you. So I'm just going to let you carry on putting your foot in your mouth.
Troll says, you look like a 90-year-old toothless woman. You're
a 90-year-old toothless woman? I think the troll nailed it. Damn, I wish it was me writing that. Then I could be that troll, but I'm not going to be 90-year-old toothless woman. Yeah?
an idiot. Okay, you're a fucking moron.
Where do you see that at? I don't see that.
Look at that face. Is that a Look at that. Is that a 90-year-old toothless woman? Fuck yeah. Oh, by the way, look at that shirt. That Dare shirt that he's got on. Apparently, he hasn't taken it off for something like 100 days. That's disgusting.
He sent me an email. He sent me an email. A troll sent me an email. By the way, which is a felony, you know.
Okay, this is blows my mind. But everything's a felony. You send a guy an email, it's a felony. Why? Because of some domestic terrorism charge. Listen to this.
I don't know if you trolls are aware of this, but when you send anything of a derogatory...
The troll says your kids hate you, which is not true. Your kids are coming home.
Yeah, the kids are coming home.
Kids are not coming home.
Kids are coming home.
That's like the biggest birthday gift of them all.
We're going to make that happen. We're going to make that... John sounds different because he's half awake.
I just woke up,
Yeah, he just woke up. Well, Midnight's trying to tell me it's time to fix something to eat. Okay, well, all right, Midnight.
All right, Midnight, come on. I can't even whistle in the morning. Oof, I gotta get up first to whistle, I guess. But, yeah, what was I saying?
You weren't saying anything.
Oh, we love Vaughn. Vaughn's the best guy ever. Vaughn's really good. We love Vaughn. Happy birthday, Vaughn.
Now you can really tell that he just woke up. Because he must have taken he woke up and either took a shot of something or took a pill of some sort. And now he's got the hots for Vaughn. Vaughn's the best. Vaughn's this. Why is he tooting Vaughn's horn for no reason other than, I mean, Vaughn has not done a decent deed, a good deed for anybody in his life ever. I don't even think he's done a good deed for John, because I remember Von Helton making a video, fuck you, John, this is it, you threw me under the bus, da 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 da. And now they've drifted together again because, nobody will talk to them other than each of them will talk to each of the other. That's about it.
Vaughn is a happy, yeah. I hope you have a good and safe happy birthday. Amen. Thank you for the blessing. Ghost man, we can always count on you for something positive. Very few people out there are positive, good people. Most people are nasty. Human beings, You know what I learned, to be honest with you? I've
Be
been dealing
honest
with a
with
lot of
you.
critters where I work, because I work in a it's not exactly retail. I guess
I don't want this guy to dox where he works, especially on this channel, on any channel really. So the fact that he works in retail is enough for me. So I'm just going to mute it and play it along a little bit until I think that he's spoken enough about where he works.
and alkies and they're addicted to.
Oh, I think I went a little bit too far. Hold on a sec. Ah, okay. Shit.
Retail, right? That's the word for it, retail. And you get a lot of critters, and they're junkies and alkies, and they're addicted to lotto. And I'm thinking to myself, all these people live on government assistance. They get their welfare, then they spend it on, junk food, cigarettes, alcohol, lotto tickets. And I'm thinking to myself, why don't we just open up a big hole in the ground and just
All right. Okay. This is where you see some serious genocidal suggestions. This is Jdubs. Okay, listen, he's just woken up in the morning. He's got a fresh outlook on life, a little bit of cobwebs, but now he's going to let us know what should be done with people, well, just like him. Listen to this.
dump them in. You know what I mean? But
Meanwhile, people like me are literally starving to death because I can't get enough food stamps to last me the whole month.
that's what I'm saying. Like I've been dealing with I've been I see these people come in, and they're like, junkies and alcoholics, and it's the first of the month. They got their welfare. It's the first of the month. The welfare check came in, and they spend it all on lotto tickets. So the government gives them help, and they just blow it on cigarettes and alcohol and lotto tickets. I'm like thinking to myself, what good are these people? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I agree. As far as the kids,
Someone wants to know, does the kids come home for Christmas, the pagan holiday of Christmas?
yes, I'm going to try and I'm actually in the process.
Alaikum shalom.
I'm actually in the process of trying to do exactly that. I'm trying to get them home. Hopefully, I can get them home here pretty soon. But yeah, I'm actually doing exactly that. I'm going to try and get into court. And
someone says, "Happy birthday! May the F117 fly high evermore." What's the F117?
I made a design for NASA. I submitted a design to NASA for a space superiority fighter, and it was an aircraft that had ion engines and conventional
Ooh,
jet.
nice.
Ooh, nice! Ion engines and conventional da. So he submitted a plan to NASA. Now, when you submit a plan to NASA, you better submit a plan that shows exactly how the ion engines work, the engineering behind it. Now, of course, I've got to assume that this is what Von Helton, the genius engineer, must have done when he designed this plane and submitted it to NASA. But what's his excuse?
Yeah, and I submitted the design to NASA. The problem is that when I submitted the design, they sold it to Lockheed, and it became the stealth fighter that we know today, minus the ion engines and a few of the other things that I added to it.
Well, what do you say to that? It's it's pretty funny. suppose. But ion engines. Von Helton.
Oh, wow.
but the essential shape
They
was
basically robbed you.
They basically robbed me. Yeah, they pretty much robbed me.
NASA robbed you, Von Helton, because you say you submitted a design, or maybe a shape of a something or other that you thought was cool to NASA. And then some stealth came out and you thought, hey, that looks very similar to what I drew and submitted to NASA. Although there's no proof that he submitted anything to NASA. And where are the drawings of this space thing that you did submit to NASA? Show us. Let's have a look and see what you were robbed of. Let's see what NASA ripped you off for. Come on, Vaughn. Tomorrow, show us the pictures. Show us everything. Show us all the work that you submitted to NASA. Tomorrow, okay? I want receipts.
But the design is mine. Now.
Would you expect anything less from a government agent, though? Agency?
Well, hey, dude, I was 17 fucking years old.
Oh, you didn't know about how the government are thieves.
Yeah,
oh, you didn't know.
Kid. Yeah, I was.
Okay, he's 59 years old today. When was he 17 years old? Well, he'll be 60 next year in 23. So he was born in 1962. No, he couldn't have been born in 1962. 61. Oh, crap. You know what? Rebuke and reproved, as usual. You proved me correct. I mean, you proved yourself correct. I suck at math. All right, let me just go and do a quick... All right, let me go and do a quick date calculation. So from... So from today, I'm going to subtract 59 years. 59 years. So he was born in 1963, October 25th, 1963. So, October 25th, 1963. Oh, scheiße, I'm getting the wrong way. 1963. Oops. Sorry, this is how I do math with my calculator. So, October 25th, 1963. Add, he said he was 17, right? All right, so October 25th, 1980, he was 17. 1980, thank you, Lucky Seven Wolfen, and welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. All right, yeah, sorry about that. I suck at math. I should have been watching the... you guys helping me out instead of trying to... Anyway.
Wet behind the ears at the time.
At the time. I ain't no mo, but I was at the time.
Yeah. Right, you understand that.
So 1980, he would have had all these engineering plans, design plans, down to every detail. So, for submitting to NASA, because NASA's kind of... They're serious about their... what they read. They read they read some cartoon drawings from Von Helton. They're not interested. If you did submit something concrete, something substantial, we would like to see it on the internet so we can be impressed. At the very least, I want to be impressed by something Von Helton has done.
The biggest crooks in the world is the government.
It's the government, yeah. Yeah, which reminds me, hopefully I can get all my money returned to me and every penny of it, and plus all the money.
Well, if you ever get your money back, then the government's going to want their share,
They'll get it at tax time, not a minute before.
They're saying that the kids are gone forever. You're a bunch of idiots. The kids are actually coming back, you dum
The kids
dums.
are not gone forever. Sorry, they're not. They're not going forever. I don't know where you're getting that shit from. And if you did pay off the judge or pay off a bunch of lawyers or police officers, then that's going to be bad for you because you're going to be going to prison over
Well, that's
that.
bad.
He threatens prison for everything to everybody. But what is this about the kids are coming back? The kids have got to be young teenagers by now. The kids are coming back to that, to that man. No, no, and for Jdubs to enable this guy, for him to enable Jdubs to enable Vaughn to think that he actually is getting his kids back. Wow, that's just pitiful.
Karma, man. Why would you want to do such an evil thing to another human being who hasn't done anything wrong?
Right.
You know, just want to hurt people for the sake of hurting people.
Right.
That's why I say we need open up a big hole in the ground and just these undesirables. Maybe Bill Gates is right. Maybe we got to get rid of half the population. I don't know.
Well, we just got to get rid of the ne'er-do-wells, and they don't make up nowhere near half the population. I mean, they're
Yeah,
only
the near the wells. Yeah, they definitely need to go.
Yeah, they got to go.
Well, I was actually thinking, I want to.
Okay, this is probably where it comes, where he wants to open up a big hole and shove everybody into it. He's not a God believer, a law abiding person like Jdubs.
I want to run for office. I want to run for political office
You
one
should.
day.
You should.
You know, go get your food. I'll talk to the audience while you get the food.
You can get in. I mean, being a Jew, you can get in pretty easy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, use your
because they
Jewish
control the
influence.
government anyway, right?
Well, today, I mean, have you seen? Did you? Somebody showed me a picture of Trump's cabinet. All right.
Yeah, Trump's daughter is Jewish.
Every single one of his cabinet were Jews. And
well, like he says when he ran for president,
all right,
I surround myself.
What? Where are we going here with the Jew thing? What does it make any difference? Where does this come from? He said he was getting his kids back, and I was getting all ready to listen to how he's getting his kids back, and now they're talking about Trump and the Jews. Let's try and figure this out.
With smart people.
Yes,
smart people.
And of course his son-in-law is Jewish. We know that.
Right. Who you think he means when he says he knows smart people? Who you think he's gonna get? A bunch of dumb goyim?
Yeah. So
you think he's gonna get a bunch of dumb goyim? Come on.
Yes. Many happy returns of the day, young Vaughn. Oh, thank you. I don't know about the young part, but thank you. I don't know about the young part. I'm still debating
59 years young,
59
baby.
years young, man. Hey, 59's a new 20, damn it. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it.
There you have it. 59's the new 20. I'm sure it is somewhere. In some universe, on some planet, somewhere. But Vaughn, you don't look 20. You look 90. A toothless granny with a 90-year-old toothless woman is what you look like. Somebody said it wasn't me.
Yeah. Banging out the young girls with the fucking big red one, man. The 18-year-olds or 21-year-olds, man. All night long.
See, listen to this guy. Listen to Jdubs.
Anyway.
Jdubs, he's first he first goes to his first thought is always the kids. Now he wants Von Helton to go and chase a 59-year-old to go and chase the kids, because he's like 20, so he can go chase the kids, have sex with kids. John Gischala is a bit of a pervert, isn't he?
Yeah. I was thinking about making a big hole in the ground And then if I run for office, political office, I would say it's legal. I would make it legal to kill any drug dealer. Like if you see a drug dealer in your neighborhood,
No problem. So all I've got to do is call the police and say, "Excuse me, I know this Jdubs. He's a drug dealer. Can I kill him myself, or do you guys need to come and do it?" I'd be perfectly happy to follow the law, follow the instructions of the law enforcement, and carry out whatever needs to be done for the elimination of drug dealers like Jdubs.
and he's a known drug dealer, then it's legal to, do what you got to do. That's what I was going to make.
Listen to this.
It could be worse. It could be the United Kingdom with a revolving door situation. Vaughn,
Oh,
what?
speaking of the United Kingdom, good old Boris Johnson bowed out. He bowed out at the last second. They said. I was watching.
Oh yeah.
I was skimming the.
Again, what have two fucking dumb and dumber Americans, what are they doing discussing anything to do with overseas politics of other countries? We're talking about him getting his kids back. That's like the big focus here. I heard, getting his kids back? Tell me about it. But they went, as soon as they said he's getting his kids back, they went on to other topics, like this stupid thing.
The news, and it went.
Now it's run by a Muslim. Well, the Muslims already took over England.
Now the Muslims took over England already, anyway. Yeah. So.
What is he talking about? This is kind of like almost like hate speech, incitement, or I don't know, man. These two, Dumb and Dumber, or is it Dumber and Dumbest? I don't know, but I can't believe I'm listening to this.
I know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank you. Oh, Ronnie Ray, the piece of shit that took over the inheritance. Ronnie Ray says happy birthday.
No, that wasn't Ronnie. No. Ronnie was the one that locked me out of the double wide. But I don't think.
Oh,
that's
Ronnie
really
took you out of the double wide. So Ronnie, and let Ron back. When the keys coming?
Yeah,
the judge said to give Ron back the keys.
Yep. Well, they're supposed to also pay me for May and June. They're supposed to pay me.
Oh, they're supposed to pay for May for June too.
Yeah, I still ain't got May and June. Yeah, they were supposed to give it
to me. They still haven't got May and June.
Yeah. Of course, now they'll probably say, "Well, we got to get it from Stivers first." So, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't look a day under 70. Well, thanks, dude. What a pain. Listen at you.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. No, that's probably not really Ronnie Ray anyway. But
yeah.
But yeah, the thing of it is, restitution is a good thing in my case and a bad thing in their case. So.
Right.
They're going to have to pay restitution. They're going to have to.
Well, think about all the abuse that you endured, all the suffering you endured. I mean, that has to come back with you in spades, right?
Yep. Well, see, we in paganism, we believe that whatever you do to someone comes back on you threefold. So they're going to get threefold of what they've done to me, according to what we believe in paganism.
Right. So the United Kingdom is going downhill fast. They had a blonde bimbo.
Man. Oh my God.
They had some blonde hair bimbo in there, and she couldn't last 40 days.
No.
Couldn't last 40 days. So then they brought back the fucking bullhead Johnson. But what happened with him with Johnson? He went out the last minute.
He bowed out. He's like, I ain't going to do it. I'm bowing out. And he bowed out. He got out of there. I was watching the news and it just kind of went zipping by me and I'm like, oh, Boris left. So yeah, he's gone. He's out of there. Throw my fan up again. We got new people coming in. They ain't seen my fan.
Did you notice that Jdubs, in his usual misogynistic fashion, referred to Liz Truss, Prime Minister of Britain, Prime Minister of the UK, he referred to Liz Truss as a blonde bimbo. I'll let you think about that.
Show my
All right.
That's a nice fan. That's a really nice fan, man. I custom made that.
Yeah, that's a sexy looking fan, man.
There is no game. This is gaming history right here, because there is no.
Okay, this is the digital stuff that Von Helton is devoting the rest of his life to, it seems.
Computer game that has a working P40 Warhawk ceiling fan in it. Not one game. Nowhere ever. This is gaming history being made, literally.
So there's no game in history that has a P14 Warhawk ceiling fan hanging from it. Well, that sounds wonderful. Nobel Prize for innovation to Von Helton? Anyone? No, I didn't think so.
So everyone donate today. Everyone, what's your Cash App link? Everyone donate.
Cash.app / James Paul Von Helton, all one word.
And what about your Amazon link when people could buy something for your birthday?
Yeah. Let me see here. Hold on.
Now, can you put a little Asian masseuse on the wish list so that they could buy you?
I wish I could.
There we go again.
You put on your Amazon wish list a cute Russian chick with big tits to give you a nice ride you like a rodeo.
Yeah, that's it. Let me see here. Let me get to Amazon.
Jdubs has a mind that is in the gutter. It's just totally in the gutter all the time, it seems. And we know it because when he opens his mouth, he reveals it.
Yeah, Liz Truss and Boris Johnson are both dum-dums that went. Boris
Johnson's out. I just read it in the news.
Well, Boris Johnson was running the country, and he was just running it right into the ground. He was as bad as
Liz Johnson almost. He was almost as bad.
They were both two peas in a pod.
They're gone. Both of them's gone. Both of them's gone. Yep. They're done. Yep.
Never have a blonde run your country, right? That's what my friend Reuven says. That's your fault for having a blonde.
Having a blonde run the country? Well, I don't know about that, but I know.
Blondes want to have more fun, right? As the saying goes.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah.
There won't be too many blondes left in England if the Muslims have anything to do with it.
The Muslims.
Well, the Polish should take it over England with the Muslims and the Romanians, and it's turning into a third world country. All right, that's your Amazon link.
That's the Amazon link right there. That's it. And
so I'm gonna copy the link.
Yes, and then I'm gonna get. I'll get you the.
Which is fitting because technically speaking, England is not really England anyway. England doesn't belong to the Anglo-Saxons. Anglo-Saxons,
they are all fucking over the place. It's Vaughn's birthday. John is misogynisticking all over the place. And they're trying to get an Amazon link for everybody to buy Vaughn his birthday present.
Germany.
Yeah.
They belong in Germany. So they were invaders just as much as everyone else is. It's funny how the English complain about their country being invaded by other people when they were the ones that did that the first time.
Yeah.
It belongs to the Scots and the Irish and the Welsh. That's who it belongs to, the Scots and the Irish and the Welsh.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yep. It
so
is
Vaughn,
hold on.
All right, Vaughn, what do you got on the wish list for people to get for you for your birthday?
There we go. All right. To get me for my birthday, I don't know. I'm
gonna change games you love to mods you love for Vaughn. Yeah, I know. Vaughn, mods you love.
Yeah, that reminds me. I don't have anything Google on my thing, which means I no longer have access to YouTube at all. And remember that little thing we made where I could get access to YouTube, but I can't access YouTube at all because I got rid of all my Google chat. Yeah, so yeah, I can't do that no more. So
you don't want me to give you control of games you love?
Well, here's what I was thinking about doing. Give it back to Brett. Give it back to Brett.
Brett would probably just delete it though.
Well, if he does, that's on him. But give it back to Brett, and I will open up a Games You Love on Odyssey. I need a gaming channel anyway because that's what I do. I mod games. So you know.
So you know what? I'll let you do. Yeah, I'll let you run the Games You Love channel on Odyssey. How's that?
Yep, I'm gonna run the games. Oh, you already got a Games You Love on Odyssey?
No, I'm saying that would be a good idea for you
Yeah, so I'm gonna
to
create a
do
new
that.
channel. I'll create a new channel called Games You Love on Odyssey, and then it'll be for my modding. You know,
Yeah.
like for this ceiling fan and all the other mods that I create and shit for various games. And then and then you can give that one to Brett because I don't have YouTube anymore. I
Right.
don't have it, and so and I
Well,
can't
everyone
access
donate
it.
something for Vaughn for his birthday. Donate something for Vaughn
Well,
for
the
his
only
birthday.
thing I have on the wish list right now is dog food. So I
So
got to.
throw up a little Asian chick that you know. Can you put a little
And
They
Asian
don't
chick
have
on the
they
wish
don't have
list?
anything
misogyny,
like that. They
sexist.
don't have anything like that. But
Hmm.
I don't know. Let's see. I could.
You can't buy women on Amazon yet?
No, not
Soon,
yet.
probably
Maybe
soon.
soon, but not yet.
Sexist,
Maybe soon, but
misogyny.
not
And
yet.
you know, I live in New York now. They sell drugs at the convenience store. You know, if you go to the local corner store, you can buy drugs in there now.
Yeah. Oh, really?
You know, that's how liberal we are. I'm surprised you can't order women from the fucking store too.
Damn, dude, I didn't know
Slavery.
that.
Yeah,
Damn.
New York is going downhill fast, man.
Holy shit, dude. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Okay, now I have another list. It isn't a wish list. It's just my shopping list. Um, so what I can
That might
do?
give you out your personal information, but put something you want on your wish list, and then I'll put your wish list up. What is it you're looking for, Vaughn? Is there something that you're looking for?
Well, there, you know, my computer does need some upgrades.
So
You know,
put a new hard drive on your wish list or something.
well, some SSDs, some video
Put a
cards.
1 terabyte SSD up on the wish list.
Video cards would be nice.
Okay, your motherboard handle the video card?
Yeah, it should be able to.
Okay.
GTX T80 Ti, it should be able to handle that. Let me see here.
Stafffield, huh? You been to Stafffield?
Sheffield.
Oh, Sheffield.
All right. Okay. Well, let's see.
I wish there was a 4x that we could really speed this up.
Well, shit. The one that I want is out of stock, I think. Or no, maybe it ain't. But, it clicked over to something else. What the hell? I don't want that one. I don't want a 360. That won't run on my machine. I gotta have a 1080 Ti.
I'm gonna take a chance and start
Do for 1080 Ti.
See how long this goes on for.
Oh. Oh, Larry says he's coming. He can't come. His dick don't work.
I opened up the door for Sharpie, and he got a whip of that Arctic blast come through the door, and he's like, "No, I ain't going outside. Fuck that." Shit.
Someone says you gotta have a steak and potato for your birthday. A big old juicy steak.
Yeah, well,
some troll out there says that Larry Frost is coming over for your birthday.
No, he ain't.
You won't let him in the door.
Well, it's not just that; it's that they wouldn't come anyway. And I'm not allowed to be around them anyway. Remember, the gods told me I have to stay away from.
Well, we already found out that the Frosts were, they were the medical the medical, what was it?
Medical
they
power
were taking
attorney.
medical power of attorney for Alice Helton.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
they left her there to rot in that trailer. They didn't even come out and check on her. No welfare checks.
Nope.
No, nothing. They didn't even give a shit.
Like
so they just left it there to rot.
Like I said,
it seems like the Frosts don't really care about anyone. They don't really care about the Helton family. It doesn't seem like the Frosts care about anyone but themselves.
The whole thing was done just to keep me from getting it. That's all. That's all it was.
Okay, what I basically said was the lies that are coming up from these two, from Jdubs and from Helton, are debunked by Larry Frost. who's already mentioned what actually happened from his point of view, and I believe that's the historical point of view or the historical truth. Vaughn actually claimed, and I don't know if he's going to say it here, but he's claimed that Larry Frost gave his mother the death jab. That's his extraordinary claim.
Yeah. Larry doesn't look happy today. I don't give a shit if Larry doesn't look happy. Well, Larry never looks happy. He looks like he's a stroke away from dying. That's what he looks like to me. I mean, you ever see the way he looks? I mean, you see him on camera complaining about he spends $100 a day on cutting the grass.
Considering his immense girth, I'd say he might actually literally be a heart attack away. But, you know.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a fat bowl of shit, really, when you think about it. But anyway, I'm not here to say anything bad about anyone. I'm here to wish Vaughn a happy birthday. We love Vaughn.
Happy birthday, Maynard. Yep, we're gonna wish a
happy.
I'm not here to say anything bad about anybody, and he's just bad-mouthed or said lots of bad things about Larry Frost, about his girth, about his looks. He doesn't look very healthy. He looks as older than he is. But he doesn't want to demean, make fun of anyone. No. Talk bad about anyone. No.
Happy birthday, Leonard.
Happy birthday, Maynard. Yep.
Robbie says that Larry's a tough guy. You shouldn't mess with him. How tough is Larry, Vaughn?
I don't know. He doesn't move very fast, so, you know.
There's Larry.
He doesn't move very fast.
Now he's running around in a wheelchair, they say.
That's exactly right, Dr. Emmett Brown from Back to the Future. Larry does look pretty bad. He doesn't keep himself in decent shape like Vaughn does. Yeah, Vaughn, man, he's 200 pounds of pure dynamite. I wouldn't mess with Vaughn. Put up the guns again, Vaughn. Let me see that again. Do the Hulk Hogan pose. There you go. Look at that. He'll give you the sleeper, man. He put you in the sleeper, pass you out.
I still got it.
Let's hope for the best for everyone. Exactly. Let's give a blessing for the world peace. Let's hope that that Putin wins the Russian special operations mission. It comes to the end. We can move on. We can get back to peace and love.
What? Did he say Putin?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's a Putin supporter in this genocide. Jesus fucking Christ! Now I thought I'd heard everything. I really did. But he's a Putin supporter in a war, in a genocidal war against Ukraine. Seriously, dude, where the hell are you coming from? But I think I want to just leave. And how does this look like that? Larry Frost. Could go down a bit, right? Doesn't make a difference. There we go. Yeah, so there's Larry Frost, and he is the one that I have a recording of just disputing or debunking every one of these lies and claims by Von Helton and Jdubs.
Yeah, he said, you look like Hulk Hogan. But see, Robbie said, Robbie's coming around. Philly Joe says, you and Larry should sell things like a good old Kentucky barrel race. Yeah, right. A Kentucky barrel race? What the hell does that even mean?
I am not stripping down naked and putting a barrel around my body. No, I am not.
No. Yeah.
No, I'm not. Nope, not going to do it.
Yeah. You Kentuckians, man, you got some weird culture going on. You strip down naked and wear a barrel, man. Come on, what's going on over there?
Now, I tell you, man, I kind of wish we were Scotland because I mean, them motherfuckers throw trees, Holy
Oh
fuck.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
man, they fucking
Scottish.
grab that goddamn fucking tree and toss the fucker. I'm like, holy shit. I was like, damn.
So what do you
Some
got on the
strong
wish list,
motherfuckers.
Vaughn?
I have a Samsung 8 terabyte SSD
Philly
hard
Joe
drive.
has a good question for us. Biden gave the Ukrainians billions of dollars. Why couldn't he give Americans that? That's a great question.
That's a
Why couldn't
great
he help?
question.
Well, let me give you the answer. Because Joseph Biden is a scumbag. He doesn't give a
Correct.
fuck about you.
Correct.
Let me tell you something about Joseph Biden. Joseph Biden was the one behind the Patriot Act. You know what the Patriot Act says? That the government could spy on you without warrants anytime they want. That's what Joseph Biden did. You know what else Joseph Biden did? He also wrote the crime bill that says that you could throw if you're a black man and if they even think that you even commit a crime, you don't even get out. So that's how much he loves the black community. That's how much he loves Americans. And now look at him now. Look at what Biden's doing now. $60 billion to Ukraine. Those pieces of shit of human beings don't deserve a cent of the money. They are legitimate Nazis. They are the Ukrainians that run that country, the generals and everything. Were literally serving with Hitler in World War II, and you're saying that they're the good guys. That's how fucked up this situation is. And Putin's trying to get rid of those people. And you're saying, oh, Putin's a bad guy. You got it. People need to wake up, man. And people want to say Biden's a good guy. You think it's a good guy? You think a good person allows the government to spy on you and writes something called the Patriot Act? Google the Patriot Act. Look who wrote the Patriot Act. That's your buddy Biden. That's your buddy Biden wrote the Patriot Act. He says that warrantless search. Hey, they think they don't even suspect you of anything, but they want to look at it anyway. Your phone records, they could do it without a warrant. So there you go. That's your good buddy Biden. Good buddy Biden. And then not even his son is a pedophile. He's a pedophile.
Like father, like son.
Now we know that the Biden crime family paid Facebook to censor the story.
Yep, we got that
about the laptop, and then called it Russian misinformation when we know it wasn't misinformation.
And got the FBI to enforce it. Yep, buddy.
What a great birthday celebration, huh?
Yep, got the FBI to enforce that shit.
No, yes, it happened under Bush administration, but it was Joseph Biden who wrote the crime bill, who wrote the Patriot Act. It was actually Biden who wrote the Patriot Act.
Biden who wrote it. Biden wrote it. It was under Bush, but Biden wrote it.
Listen to them.
Biden's name is on there. Yes, it is.
So, it is what it is. People can believe what they want to believe.
Bipartisanship,
bipartisanship, right? There's a bipartisanship to take away your freedoms.
And once it's gone, folks, you're hell to get it back.
They're not talking about anything.
Okay. Now, while it's true that I did study esoteric religions, that was years and years ago, man.
Esoteric religion.
I'm gonna forget shit. Okay, I am getting up there in years. I can't be expected to remember all the fucking. You have any idea how many religions there are out there? Hundreds. Okay?
Supernatural, the TV show Supernatural had an episode about a Wendigo.
Did they?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Biden is 79, Trump is 76. Look at the difference, though. Look at the difference between Trump and Biden.
Yeah,
Biden can't even finish a sentence, and Trump can fuck Melania all night long.
Trump.
I mean, that's the difference. I mean, for 76, and he's still bending her over and pounding a bush out like a fucking 19-year-old, man. That's the difference. You have one with brain damage, and you have the other one that's a fucking
Jdubs. That's all he thinks about. It's fucking Jdubs, and all he thinks about is the kids. Now we know that that von Helton didn't pass some kind of a pedophile test, and I think I heard this on Secular Opinion. So he didn't pass the pedophile test, and as such, he cannot be around children, or even his own children. He couldn't be left alone with them. So now he claims he's getting them back by December. Well, you got. Well, he's going to be talking about having a Christmas reunion. Well, no, he's a pagan. I don't know how that's going to go. But he says he's getting them back by Christmas or something. So yeah. Let's carry on here.
Just a genius. I know smart people. I know a lot of smart people. I got a cabinet full of Jews.
Oh, avoid Intel shit like the plague, folks.
Intel is better than
Well,
AMD.
Who cares about Intel?
Lightning USB 20 gig.
How about your
There you
eviction?
go. Put
How
a
about
20
your
gig.
eviction
Yeah.
notice?
Yeah.
Cause chaos.
Oh, look
Man,
who
why-
comes in. Look who comes in. I want to catch the beginning of this because this is a really sleazy little bastard.
Female before you
Oh,
got the fake news.
Willie Brown wants to come in here, Von.
That's a really sleazy guy by the name of who goes by his screen name of Will Kincaid. This is the guy that sat with Jdubs and burned the Quran on a live stream. So Jdubs and Will Kincaid burned the Quran on a live stream. I do have a I think I have it up on my channel. But Will Kincaid is an absolute piece of work. He's got the most annoying voice and the most annoying delivery, even worse than mine, especially in the old days. Which is why I'm gonna hopefully get around to deleting all my. Oh, here he comes.
No, it is the real deal. Oh my god. It is the
Yeah,
real
it's
deal.
me. What's going on?
I don't know, but you're echoing
Happy
like a
birthday,
motherfucker.
Vorn.
Happy birthday. You're echoing like a sumbitch.
Am I?
Yes, badly. Real bad.
That's weird. Hold on, let me check my. Give me 1 second. Nah, give me 1 second.
I can hear me. Yeah, there you go.
100% John, 100% Vaughn was preaching many years ago these facts. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Vaughn,
Yep.
you've been the truther for a long time here on YouTube.
All truth. Yep.
Yeah.
I've been proven
How
right.
about now? Is that better or is it still shit?
Yeah, what's going on? What's up?
Test.
Did you see that fucking Vladimir Putin reads my Facebook statuses? That's pretty cool.
No, I didn't. What happened?
Well, I was just saying that hypothetically in Minecraft, if I was Vladimir Putin and I wanted to win a war without doing much of anything, I'd put a bunch of fucking troops and tanks on the Crimea Donbass border and just get a line of infantry and fucking tanks. And then I'd send in like drone strikes to strike Kyiv and just blow up fucking infrastructure. And then I'd hire people like Boko Haram or Hamas or Al Qaeda to go do some fuck shit and just fucking cause chaos. And I guess he did that like yesterday. So I was like, oh, based. I put that Facebook post up like fucking a week before he did it. It's on my. I can't remember
think
which.
Putin's probably Putin probably trolling the Ukrainians now. I mean,
Yeah, he's
Well,
trolling them at this
it's
point.
dangerous for everyone to be like, oh yeah, the fucking the Ruskies are on the run. Because
yeah, that just. Oh God, I heard that the other day and I busted out. I literally busted out laughing.
someone came into my work yesterday and said Putin has cancer of the brain.
No, he.
I go, oh yeah, sure, yeah.
Cancer. It's bullshit.
I think I said to the guy, I think, are you sure you're not talking about Joseph Biden?
Yeah, might be talking about Joseph Biden.
Yeah, you don't have to be mentally ill to genocide a bunch of people. You just have to fucking hate.
Yeah, the Ukrainians know that. Yeah, the Ukrainians know all good about
All right, you lucky people. Now they're talking about genocide. And I got to do something about this disclaimer here. Hold on a minute. Give me one sec. This disclaimer is bothering me. No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Shit. This one. Yeah. Russia is taking damage, Dean? I haven't. I'm just listening to the the news from Jdubs is telling us, and Will Kincaid is telling us that Russia is pounding the Ukraine. Probably Russia has eyes on Westminster. So whoever's prime minister next, Rishi, whatever his name is, Rishi Navi. I can't remember his name. But right now, Liz Truss is prime minister, so she must defend herself, defend the country, set up the defensive lines because Russia's attacking. Right now, yes, I've got to fix this banner up thing. Hold on, I don't like that font one little bit. Not even that much of it. That is better. Better. Let's see if I can do that. And that. And I guess that should do it. It's weird. Alright, there. So this channel does not support the views of these idiots. Von Helton, Jdubs, and now Will Kincaid. But let's listen in. It might be entertaining.
Genocide. They love
with
genocide.
the fucking swastikas and everything.
We're talking about the literal descendants of Adolf Hitler and his Waffen SS. Holy fuck. Why?
As far as I know, Adolf Hitler didn't have any offspring. He didn't father any children. So descendants of Adolf Hitler do not exist. You know, that's nothing. If you want to understand what nothing is the hereditary descendants of Adolf Hitler. Nothing. So what is this guy talking about? Descendants of Adolf, and then he talks about Waffen. He gave birth to Waffen SS or something.
Why would you side with these people? Hello.
Yeah, because when the war turned up, it was all the guys were like, I don't want to be drafted. So they left, and the only people who are left to fight were the fucking crazy Nazi people. It's like, Jesus, jump in.
We have a domestic terrorist. What do you we don't want you in here, Blue. Can you stop harassing us? We want you to leave us alone, Blue.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do that. He can't.
Are you gonna leave us alone, Blue?
He's not able.
We're asking you to stop harassing us.
Yeah, this Blue guy, he's a real... He harasses people. He harasses me. Now he's harassing Jdubs, Von Helton. Blue is a really nasty person. He's never got anything nice to say about anybody in a chat. He's always attack, insult, demean, dehumanize. He gets his kicks out of that. I think Blue is Blue, I think, has an anger management problem. No, this Dean Phillips. This is not a private stream. It's public. That's how you can watch it.
He's physically not able.
But it's his fucking birthday, guys. Leave Vaughn alone.
You will never get those kids back, Vaughn.
Oh yeah, right. My asshole, you loser.
Blue. Alex Jones may have lost his court case for Sandy Hook. I won't lose mine. Keep that in mind, motherfucker.
I don't know what Sandy Hook has to do with it, but okay.
Sandy Hook, Blue. Okay, let me clue you in. I will clue you in. Will good old Blue?
I am very interested to hear this, Laura. I'm not aware of this.
I'm going to tell you.
All right, I'll shut up then.
Yet Blue down there is they can't see me, John. Blue down there is a domestic terrorist for Lenny Posner's Honor Network, HONR. Okay, he is a card-carrying member of the Honor Network, Lenny Posner's domestic terrorist group here online.
Who the fuck is Lenny Posner?
Who the fuck is Lenny Posner? I've been asking that for hours. Let's find out.
You mean Lenny Kravitz? I didn't realize he started.
Lenny
Kravitz, a half Schratzer? What are you talking about?
No. Lenny Posner from Sandy Hook.
Lenny Posner, the fucking guy that goes around TV.
Yeah, I got you.
The guy on TV talking about he hates guns.
He claimed to have lost a kid at Sandy Hook. But anyway.
Well, if that kid had a gun, he'd be alive today. Just say it.
Here's the thing, okay? He claimed good old Blue down there. His name is Aaron Gray. He's a member of Honor Network, HONR, Lenny Posner's terrorist group. Okay. And then you've also got Tiffany Moser and Doug McGuire. These three people, they find people that don't like Sandy Hook or disagree with Sandy Hook or whatever, and they terrorize the fuck out of them and try to destroy their lives. Okay, which is exactly what this fucking piece of shit has tried to do. Him and Tiffany Moser. Tiffany Moser actually contacted the Frosts and colluded with Ronnie Ray's mom to make a video and put it up on the YouTube channels. It sure did, absolutely. So yes, when I go into court, I won't have to pay them $2 million. They'd be paying me $2 million. Or $2 billion, excuse me.
Oh, well, actually, you're wrong. It's not $2 billion anymore. It's actually higher. You want to guess?
Oh! Vaughn is expected to get $2 billion. Listen to this. How cognitively dissonant do you have to be this out of touch with reality as this 90-year-old toothless woman is?
Yeah, it's a lot higher. Apparently, there's additional. No, there's additional punitive damages.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
You want to guess how much it is? You want to just
additional punitive damages.
Punitive damages. Yeah, this is fucking stupid.
Do you want to guess? Just take a wild fucking guess. I'll give you 3 guesses.
Another 50 million.
My guess is going to be something like $4 billion. How's that?
No, higher than that.
Really?
Fuck me, $4 billion is not enough.
How much does Von Helton deserve? 10 billion, Hillary? Oh, Dean, let me fill you in here. Firstly, I'm streaming it from a public platform. I mean, I'm streaming it through here from a public platform, so that's not private. The school shooting was Sandy Hook some years back. Alex Jones, had a grand old time making a living trying to debunk Sandy Hook, which really did happen, and kids were killed, and teachers were killed. So I'm not sure of the exact details, but I know it happened, and I know that I remember when Alex Jones was on YouTube daily, going on about how Sandy Hook is how look at the cops, they're just standing around. Doesn't look like there's a school shooting or a mass murder or whatever. He was just being he was on some kind of he was selling these health food things, these nutrients, and I think he was taking too much of them. So let's carry
No. Keep going.
10 billion?
No. Higher.
20 billion.
Higher.
20.
Just give us the fucking number.
$3.25 trillion.
$3 trillion.
Yeah, with a T.
So
Yeah,
they're
go
saying
look it up.
that
It was on fucking
that
Tim
Free
Pool.
Speech
Go look it up.
owes these fucking losers $3 trillion is what you're saying, Will.
Crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I
I'll
mean,
go.
I
Hold on.
would
Give me
say
one
they
sec.
would
I'll go get
change-
the fucking thing if you don't believe me. Hold on. Give me one sec.
Holy fucking hopping horseshit, Vaughn.
Yeah, that's crazy. $1 trillion. Yeah, fuck them. They're full of shit. 2.7 trillion? Really? Damn. Tiffany Moser is a domestic terrorist, and
Yeah, I don't know what we find hot about that. I don't find terrorism hot.
And she is a known child stalker. So yeah, you don't want to.
Okay, I don't know who Tiffany Moser is, or well, no, I have no idea who that is, other than Tiffany Moser is being referred to as a female, but I don't know who she is at all and why she's relevant to anything. Anybody can help me out in the side chat?
Nothing to do with Tiffany. She and like you say, she's probably cuckoo for.
Listen to this. They're saying that Alex Jones made money off of Sandy Hook, $1 million a day.
No,
How is that even possible to make money? He never even talked about it.
He hardly ever talked about
it. He hardly ever.
You know what?
Bullshit. Like I said, he spoke about it every day for a long time. Don't believe anything these idiots say. Nothing. Everything they say is BS.
In all fairness, I think that Alex Jones got famous off the Frogman thing, not the fucking Sandy Hook thing.
Yeah.
Nobody would
I've never heard of the Frogman thing. Anybody else?
have even known what he said about fucking Sandy Hook in the first place if the media hadn't lost their shit.
Right. Yeah. Sandy Hook would have come and went like everything else.
I mean, you know, it's fucking the media was washing their fucking money too, you know.
All right, I'm
Alex Jones said some off the wall shit, and then MSNBC and CNN and all the other alphabet companies.
You see what I mean by Will Kincaid's voice is so annoying. So it's, you know, he's got condescension in his voice. He's got like no, I don't know. There's something missing in the personality of his voice.
Cover it for fucking months and months, and hey, you know what you should do? You should sue him, and there's a fucking
In fairness, I think Alex Jones, you know, somebody just said Alex Jones never talked about Sandy Hook. Yeah, he did. He talked about it like 3 times. I think it was like 3 or 4 times.
Wrong. Spoke about it every day. I think that Von Helton wasn't interested in anything other than his own shows at the time, and fair enough. But he doesn't know about Alex Jones, and to say that he only he spoke about it 3 times, he's pulling it out of his ass, because there's nowhere else that appears anyway.
And you know, he never even went in depth as far as I did. I mean, he was
Alex Jones always had gaps.
What's this guy? Yeah, somebody else has just joined.
I mean, Alex Jones getting sued for a couple of $1 billion is
fucking pub or something and grabbed some pedestrian or something, grabbed the fucking narwhal tusk and chased him all the way to a fucking bridge. So
my father's brother was there. He put his hands on the ovens, and he confirmed 100% that the shit was real. Yes, my father's brother.
Vaughn's father was a gaffer in fucking Weimar, Germany. He was just making sure that the fucking
my father's brother liberated him. But the thing of it is that he literally put his hands right on the ovens, inspected the whole damn thing.
Here we go. See, they come out of like a woodworks. There was not just a swimming pool. There was also a brothel.
You gotta see. Have you ever met a fucking Comanche?
Not really.
They had horses that they stole from.
No, the
Anyway,
the horses were brought over here.
Fucking hooking the China
All right.
Canary. So
Have a good day. Will.
get fucking Candace in here. That last time she was in here was a real fucking riot. I can't fucking believe it.
Let's go.
Yeah, it was.
Well, she's coming to America.
Oh, she's coming to America.
Oh,
what the fuck is she coming to America for? She fucking
Candace.
hates Americans.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
Well, to be fair, she hates Mormon Americans. She doesn't hate Americans. It's
She
Mormons.
doesn't hate all Americans. She just hates
So she
Mormons.
went on a fucking tirade about how much she hates fucking Christian Americans and fucking Americans in general, and American men are this and that.
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
She fucking wants somebody to put a baby in her, and she can't find one that'll afford her, that can afford her or whatever.
Well, you know, the biological clock starts ticking, and here she is. She's 30 years old, and she still ain't had no kids.
It's not fucking ticking, boy. It's fucking screaming. What's happening?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, now she's hit 30, man. All of a sudden, it kicks
anyway,
in.
Mazel tov. I hope you both get fucking married or whatever the fuck that was all about. I don't know. I hope you get your fucking.
I hope I have
whatever.
Kids, man.
Something
All
about
right,
fucking,
get the fuck out of here. Go take care of the kids. Take
something
it
about
easy,
fucking
bro.
Jerry's money or something. All right,
Hey,
yeah, I'll talk to you
Jerry.
later.
I love you. All right, kiss. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
I will.
Jerry's money. Yes, Jerry's money.
That's
Anyway.
a touchy subject.
I do agree with AF a little bit, even though AF is our favorite Holocaust denier. I do agree that Jews don't have a market on just Holocaust. Like, I think we should talk about, like the fact that the Ukrainians,
There's a lot of slaughter.
they have a history of genocide.
Ukrainians are slaughtering the people of Ukraine as we speak, literally.
Right, they have their, so they have a history. Holodomor. I mean.
Did he just say that Ukrainians are slaughtering the people of Ukraine?
Something about fucking Jerry's money or something. All right, yeah, I'll talk to you later.
I love you. All right, kiss. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
I will.
Jerry's money. Yes, Jerry's money.
Who's Jerry?
That's
Anyway.
a touchy subject.
I do agree with AF a little bit, even though AF is our favorite Holocaust denier. I do agree that Jews don't have a market on just Holocaust. Like, I think we should talk about, like the fact that the Ukrainians,
There's a lot of slaughter.
they have a history of genocide.
Ukrainians are slaughtering the people of Ukraine as we speak, literally.
There, you said it. Ukrainians are slaughtering the people of Ukraine as we speak. I mean, literally. Von Helton said it.
Right, they have their. So
I
they
mean-
have a history. Holodomor. I mean, speaking of Ukraine, the Holodomor. I don't know if anyone ever heard about that. That took
Nobody's
place.
ever looked it up, I assure you.
I'm sure. Vaughn likes to talk about the Native American genocide. I mean, there's a lot of them.
Slaughtered them all, buddy. Man, women, and children. Slaughtered them. And then
So-
sacrificed them to demons.
I will say that we should let's talk about the Turks committing a genocide
Turks?
against the Armenians.
Oh, yeah.
The
Armenian genocide,
The Young
right?
Turks, yep.
Yeah, the
The Young
Armenian
Turks is-
genocide.
Well, I guess Russian on Russia. I mean, I guess it's
Why are we talking about genocides? I still want to know how Vaughn is getting his kids back by the end of the year, because this was how they came in. When Vaughn came in to the room, Jdubs congratulated Vaughn because the court order or something said he can get his kids back by the end of the year. Vaughn said, yeah, it's a good day, everything's wonderful. Yes, I'm getting my kids back by the end of the year. But now we've been talking about genocide for a while. I don't see how the two connect, personally. Give me your thoughts, please.
depends on how you break it down, but they're all the same group, really. When you think about it, Russian, Ukrainian, it's all the same garbage.
Yeah, it's all the same. It's all-
Irish, Scottish, what the fuck is the difference? The accent? I mean, come on.
They all slaughtered the fuck out of each other back in the day, man. I guess there was nothing else to do. Hey, let's go to war.
No, it wasn't.
Nothing else to do.
What if I had to ask you what's the difference between an Irishman and a Scotsman? What would you say? Not Jeff.
To be honest, nothing really.
Nothing
Because
really.
Not really.
They're both Celtic, isn't that correct? They're both Celtic.
600K
Yeah.
or the Rising 5, 7.
But yes, Vaughn, listen, stop. You're saying the architect won't accept a certain CPU, right?
And if everything's going okay with your father.
Millennium.
Damn.
Yeah.
And I'm in this this area. I'm on this plane, and it's dark. It's semi-dark. It ain't as dark as outer darkness, but it's semi-dark. I got all these demon-like creatures.
People, yeah.
And they're attacking.
What's okay? I didn't want to wake you up.
And
you want to say happy birthday to Vaughn?
Happy birthday, Vaughn. How are you?
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Enjoy your birthday day.
What's the thank you word for that? I forgot the thank you. Shalom? No, it ain't shalom. What the fuck is the thing? I can't think of it. Anyway, thank you very much, dear. Thank you. But yeah, I'm watching myself from above, and I'm put down in this pit, whatever. It's hard to see. It's not pitch black dark, but it's dark enough. But you can make out these entities, these demons, these evil spirits, whatever the hell you want to call them, and they're tearing me all to shreds, man. And then at the last minute, I'm plucked out of there and brought back. Now I was allowed to see that shit so that I would know that it exists and that it is real. That's my take on it. You know, you can take from that what you want, but that was my take on it. You know,
I take it
they let me see what it was, and it's not fun. It is not fun. That those entities on the other side do not like us, and they're drawn to our energy. We have energy, and they're drawn to it for whatever reason. And so
they're energy vampires, yeah.
No, psychic vampires, you know.
Psychic vampires.
Vampires.
They are a thing. So, you know, but, you know, yeah, I want to make it abundantly clear that the things on the other side of that veil do not like us. So you've been forewarned. That's why it is a very, very important to try to do the will of the gods and do what's right and just. Because you don't.
I'd love to know, Vaughn, what the names of Vaughn's gods are. You know, happy, sleepy, dopey, grumpy, sneezy, you know, that type of thing. Because that's what he's like. You know, he's like got 7 mood disorders and he's got several gods. So I wonder if there's one god for each of his mood disorders. Just thinking out loud.
You don't want to go there.
Philly Joe says you were smoking weed with your friends when you saw that you didn't say that Vaughn and you were never smoking weed after that. I don't know.
That's not what I said. No. Weed had nothing to do. No drugs, no alcohol had anything to do with that.
Vaughn's as sober as a Catholic priest.
I have been clean and dry for over 30 years, folks. That's pretty damn impressive.
Hold on a second. He's been clean and dry for 30 years. He's 59. 59 less 30, even though I can't do maths, is 29. So up to the age of 29, he was an alcoholic, drug, smoking, addicted person. Like what were his vices up until 29? 59 with a voice like a 14-year-old. Yeah, really. He could probably sing for the Vienna Boys Choir.
Clean and dry for over 30 years, man.
There you go. That's good.
That's a long ass time.
I've been clean and dry for over 35 minutes. That's actually quite long. I'm gonna fix that situation.
You're gonna fix it in 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. But yeah, hey man, my wallet ain't missed it for sure.
Hey,
the killing fields in Cambodia. Who do you think backed all that shit? Rothschild. You know, they back all this shit.
He's gonna go for the Jews.
Kim Jong-il, but no, man. I mean, you know, I love these left-hand pathers, man, because they always want to elevate themselves. You know, I'm a high priest.
Well, they want to make pagan look bad, I guess. That's what they're doing it for, you know.
Vaughn,
Yeah.
you ever heard of Celtics?
I was just talking to Mark about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go forward.
Here's one guy from my
says that everybody's going to dump monotheism and we're all going to be pagans again. You know, is it true? I don't know. Depends on whether you believe the Hopi prophecy or not. But, they say the Hopi prophecy says,
I'm just waiting for the aliens, man. That's what I'm waiting for.
Well, I don't know if they're
just waiting for disclosure because it's they could be aliens, interdimensional, they could be time travelers.
I don't know what the fuck
I'm just waiting for that to come out.
I don't know what they are, but I'm waiting for them
you
to
noticed?
as long as they I want them to wipe out the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, Morgans, Carnegies, Vanderbilts. I want them to wipe out the 300 Lee families. They do that, I'm cool. I'm good. I'm
Vaughn.
Well, I think if the aliens came down, I don't think what we perceive as wealth. I think that would last very long because it's very much a human concept.
Yeah, but considering the crimes against humanity that these people have perpetrated, not even the aliens are going to like their fucking ass. So hopefully they'll.
Well, I mean, they could basically do a Nuremberg style trial and basically.
That's what I want. That's what I want.
That's
what I want. I want a Nuremberg style trial, and I want these people charged with crimes against humanity and war crimes. I want them tried. I want them. And it's like Pokemon. You got to catch them all. Don't let any of these fuckers get away. You got to catch all of them, and put them in front of a 7. What is it? 7 judges or 9 judges? Is it 7 or 9? I can't remember.
Nuremberg, I think, was just 4. It was a British judge,
what?
Russian judge.
I thought there was 9.
American judge. No, I think it was just 4.
Just 4? Okay. Well,
just 4.
Anyway, but yeah, I want these people charged. I want Bill Gates. I want to see Bill Gates in an orange jumpsuit tomorrow, man. I want him in it.
Harry Clinton too.
But yeah, Hillary Clinton. Yeah, Hillary Clinton needs to. Well, Hillary Clinton would go as an accessory to them, really, because they're pretty.
Yeah, she's just basically like a lieutenant. Yeah.
Yeah, she would be like a. She would be like an accessory because I mean these are you got to imagine Rothschild and Rockefeller families in particular. I mean World War I, World War II, Vietnam, Korea. I mean, they started all these wars and shit. The killing fields in
Excuse me, Jada, Vaughn, Helton. If you're going to talk about the Rockefeller family, then talk about the Rockefeller family from the beginning, on when they started. They were pretty much done by the First World War. That was the end of that. The whole system of how governments funded their parliaments and their wars and whatever had by the First World War the Rothschilds weren't in it anymore. They weren't funding governments anymore. Of course I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure they weren't funding because, the countries had their own bank. The Bank of England, they had their own banks. So, why are you bringing in the Rothschilds in the 20th century? Doesn't make sense because I think they got started in the middle of this the middle of the 18th century, like 1750 or something. Is when they started. And they didn't get into banking for quite a long time because they started out in as in mercantile, I guess. Merchants of cloth and stuff. Made a lot of money, so they were smart. And that's only then, when they'd had the money, made all this money, did they, this is, way back when, did they approach governments, or not even governments, but kingdoms. They'll, tell one king, a king is fighting another king, then, the Rothschilds would lend the money so they can have their fight, and they were lucky in that they funded the winning side. So they made lots of money. And I'm sorry about that digression. I shouldn't.
Cambodia. Who do you think backed all that shit? Rothschild. They back all this shit. Kim
Rothschild was in Cambodia was in the 70s maybe.
Jong Il, not Un, Kim Jong Il, Un's father. Who do you think backed him? Who do you think gave Karl Marx a big fat check so that he could spread communism and atheism all over the world?
It was Rockefeller.
Rothschild.
It's a Rothschild. It was Rockefeller.
Rothschild is Karl Marx's cousin. Yes, he is. Look it up. He gave him a big. Hey, cuz, I need some money. Rothschild gave him a big fat check, and he spread communism and atheism all over the world. That's true. That is a fact.
I think.
Communism
no Stalin,
and
the other
atheism.
one.
Stalin is another one.
Did you hear that? He spread communism and atheism all over the world. The two Jews. White supremacist comes to mind when the name von Helton appears before me.
One Mao Zedong is another one.
Someone said the J word. When you said the J word, I let you say in the comments, but you said the J word, you get automatic ban. Sorry, buddy. We don't let second chances on that one.
Yeah, Jdubs.
I heard the Clintons have a body count. Oh yeah, Hillary is racking up the kills, man.
Yeah, man. Yep.
It's Mormon.
This is recorded in the last couple of days. Okay, I don't know. Maybe even today. Maybe it must have been today because it's his birthday today. Whatever. And they're still talking about Hillary. But Hillary didn't win the election. Jdubs, von Helton. Hillary lost. So stop talking about Hillary. It doesn't matter how many people Hillary and Bill killed or left in their wake. Dead. That's a different issue. Hillary lost the election. You know it. We know it. Hillary knows it. So just leave it alone. Get on to something relevant. Like how Vaughn is getting his kids back by the end of the year. Let's talk about that a bit.
I heard in the news the other day, somebody was talking about Seth Rich again. I'm like, wow, that's a name I ain't heard in a while.
Okay, I have no idea who Seth Rich is, so let's go move along a little bit, right?
Wow. Brought up Seth Rich, man.
Yeah.
Statement to make. Because what do most people expect to see when they get up there? They expect to see a blue ball. But he said it's not.
He didn't go into space. He just went into low orbit. That's
it's still up there high enough where you can tell if it's a ball.
I've been in a plane a couple of times. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look round though. When you were in the airplane, it looks pretty.
Every ancient document we have says the Earth is fixed and immovable. Okay, what else? BS.
I heard the Clintons have a body count. Oh yeah, Hillary is racking up the kills.
Okay, I think we get into some flat Earth stuff here or something, because von Helton has got some very strange views, as you know.
Seth Rich, man, out of the blue. I'm like,
it's so funny. I really, someone came to the house and they're buying one of my wife's art pieces. Believe it or not, the art the wife makes.
What did I tell you, John? Did I not tell you that?
I told my wife.
Well, could be.
Yeah, they're interdimensional. That's how they're able to do that shit. That's the only way you could do it.
Like the news, we've got the UAPs and all that stuff. Yeah. And just listen to Joe Rogan, go through Joe Rogan's podcast in the last couple of months. Yeah. He's had fighter pilots on that have actually fucking seen these things and scanned these things with their instruments.
Yes.
We're talking stuff like, cubes inside of spheres, with no energy sources coming off them. And it's like they can basically go from 0 to fucking 25,000 miles an hour in a fucking split instinct.
Yeah.
So
that's because they're interdimensional.
Well, could be.
Hey, godless girl. How you doing?
It's the only way you could do that. Otherwise, they'd burn up in the atmosphere. Yes, Ghost.
Do you think it's Mormon paganism? They believe that there's more than one God, like her gods of other planets and stuff? Are they pagan?
Everybody back in the day believed in more than one deity. This monotheism, trust me when I tell you this. Monotheism is a construct of the New World Order, and the reason they did that is because they wanted to decrease. They wanted to decrease the surplus population. Well, how do you do that? You get people to stop. You get people to stop marrying. If they are only limited to one wife, guess what? That cuts the population in half right there. Boom, done. Because if you got two wives producing children and you go down to one wife producing children, you just cut the population in half right then. You did.
I just want to clarify. I'm not a flat earther. I don't believe in the flat earth.
Well, I do. I firmly believe in it. Every ancient document we have says the earth is fixed and immovable. Okay, well now wait a minute. If the earth is fixed and immovable, it can't be no spinning globe. That's for damn sure. It can't be.
What if it's triangle?
Well, I don't give a damn what the shape is. I could care less about the shape.
What if it was a triangle? Oh, fuck me. I'm going to blow my brains out. I'm going to start drinking. What was I doing? Oh, yeah.
I don't know. You was going to go
start drinking.
Anyway.
Seven our solar systems is a sphere, you know.
Well, I used to be a baller. I'm not a baller no more.
I used to be a baller too, man. I used to ride with the Shotses with my 22 rims bouncing up and down.
That's it.
Man, I was a real baller.
That's right. But anyway, I here's the thing. Okay, you've got Valhalla, flat plane. You got the Christian heaven, flat plane. You've got Summerfields, flat plane. You've got the plains of oblivion, for fuck's sake. I mean, the name plane is in it. Plains of oblivion. Thank you, Dove Kitty. I appreciate it.
Well, that's why they call it a planet, right? Plane.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting to that, but let me finish. Okay, right. You got Summerfields, Valhalla, heaven. You got all the, and then you got the plains of oblivion. You got outer darkness. All these things are flat planes, but then you get to the earth and it's a round globe. No, as above, so below. As above, so below. Okay, you got all the planes, the 7 levels of heaven, they're all flat planes. You got the 7 levels of hell, they're all flat planes. But then in the middle, you got the earth and it's a spinning ball. No.
Well, now the people will say though, I guess the argument could be, well, those are like spiritual dimensions.
Irregardless.
Yeah.
As above, so below. It's gonna be a flat plane. It just is. It has to be. It has to be a flat plane.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I never.
How's that for a convincing argument? It's going to be a flat plane. It just is. It has to be. It just is. That's a very cool argument to use. You can't beat that. You can't defeat that. It just is. It has to be. It just is. Which is not a terrible argument to use when you're talking about the eternal existence of energy. It just is. It has to be. It just is. But when you use that in reference to a flat Earth, then and it's coming from von Helton, well then you know that it's B.
I'll be honest with you. I never been in outer space. I never was in a rocket ship.
Not only that,
like John Elton John shooting me in Rocket Man. You know.
Well, it's funny you mention that. It's funny you mention that because William Shatner just came back from going up there with Bezos.
Jeff Bezos' rocket.
Yeah, with Bezos. And when he come back, he said something very interesting. He said, "It isn't what I expected it to be." That's a very interesting statement to make, because what do most people expect to see when they get up there? They expect to see a blue ball. But he said it's not.
He didn't go into space. He just went into low orbit. That's
I mean, it's still up there high enough where you can tell if it's a ball.
I've been in a plane a couple of times. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look round though. When you're in the airplane, it looks pretty flat. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm a flat earther because of that. But here's. I mean, most people say it's round. I mean, the science says it's round. I don't know.
That's sun worship anyway. I mean, come on.
I don't know. The science says it's round. The astronomers say it's round. Most people say it's round. It looks round. I don't know. This is Jdubs.
Well, that's true. That I agree with. I don't believe that the Earth. I don't believe the sun is the center of the universe. We are.
We are. We are.
He doesn't believe the sun is the center of the universe, but then neither do I. He does believe, however, that the Earth is the center of the universe. Okay, can you guys help me and let's work this out. I don't believe the sun is the center of the universe. Do you believe the sun is the center of the universe? I do not believe that the sun is the center of the universe. So, we all agree that the sun is not the center of the universe. Jdubs goes a bit further. We, the planet Earth, we on planet Earth, are the center of the universe. I'm just repeating this just to get this, to hope I get it right, so that when he carries on, we know what we're working with.
I mean, that's all. Well, that's for all religious texts. They'll say that.
But here's the thing. Like I said, that is very, very significant, though. Him saying that, it's not what I expected to see. Okay, and you know, when you go up there, what are you expecting to see? You're expecting to see a round Earth. You're expecting to see stars. You're expecting to see blackness. You're expecting to, you know, that's what you're expecting to see. All right.
Well, maybe
Pork Chop said that you have you have a few brown spots in your hand. That must have been from
the dirt from my hands. Okay,
you must have been. You know what Vaughn was doing, Pork Chop? He was fingering your.
All right, we don't need to watch this. It's just so we can move it forward a bit.
They delivered it to the resident. I'm like, well, he fucking didn't. But it was sitting at the door, so he just sneaked up the stairs and.
Lights are the good guys. All right, the ones you want to avoid are the saucer shapes, which are the
because that's the grays.
That's the little 3 foot tall grays. You want to avoid them fuckers because they'll experiment on your ass. Okay, so the saucers, and you want to avoid cubes, and you want to avoid straws and cigars. You want to stay the hell away from those.
Is that the reptilians?
The cigars and the straws are reptilians, and they think you look good in ketchup. Okay, so they'll eat your fucking ass. So you want to stay away from them fuckers. The straws and cigars are the reptilians. The saucers are the grays, and then the egg shape and
Helton, okay. And at the end of the day, I'm just leaving it at that. Like, just whatever the authorities decide is what the authorities decide. You know, there's no fucking winners in that situation. If Vaughn doesn't get his kids back, there's no winners. Like, at the end of the day, there's a family that's fucking splintered, and what we really should be fucking focusing on is the atomic family.
That's
you know,
right.
it needs.
Amen. I second that, Mark. Thank you.
They need the mother and the father, the biological mother and father. And it needs to be a stable environment. Of course, you know, Vaughn's environment hasn't been fucking stable for years. And that's just what it is. So we'll just let the fucking authorities deal with it. And that's it.
Breezy said you raped your...
But the authorities did deal with it. Because the environment is toxic for children. So they took the children away. Done.
Sister, I think you meant sheep. He's Scottish. He rapes sheep, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's why I've been in prison for the last 20 fucking years.
Mark.
Fucking idiots.
Mark.
Throw that up, John.
Which one you want me to throw up?
Throw that up there, John.
What's best for the kids?
Throw that up, Jared.
Okay, whose kids? Good question. Vaughn Helton, who turned 59 years old today, and the 90-year-old toothless woman on the screen are one and the same. So there you go. You can take your law of identity and throw it out the window. So Vaughn Helton, probably 15, 16 years ago or something like that, I can't remember, met this woman, and she moved into his trailer, and he had a son with her, and then he had twin daughters with her, and those children, his kids, he calls them, have been removed from the house by CPS, Child Protective Services, I believe, and are no longer living in the house. And he has not fulfilled any of the obligations or duties required for him to get his children back, and for them not to be malnourished and filthy, full of lice and feces when CPS comes to check on them. So, plus he agreed to take a pedophile test, and he failed the pedophile test. So he cannot be alone with children. So it's all a fantasy, a dream for him. Exactly how he expects it logistically to all come together. Well, that's a mystery to me.
No, throw my picture up there. I put a picture.
Oh, the picture up there. Oh, my bad. Okay, hold on. Throw it up there.
Yes.
People should have their kids
you're gonna trigger these people. You're gonna trigger them.
All right, I don't know what this is, so I don't know who's gonna be triggered by what and why.
Gotta trigger them. Yeah, that's right.
Are people?
There's how evil I am. There's how evil I am to my kids. Right there. There you go.
That's pure evil right there, Vaughn.
That's pure evil right there,
buddy. Is that
buddy.
supposed to be Vaughn Helton?
People should have their kids
My children have been crying for 3 years to come home. That is a sin. That is a sin.
Oh, well, if that were true, then for the last 3 years we wouldn't have seen Von Helton on the internet for even one day if he was out there fighting for his kids. I mean, look at it. Put yourself in Von Helton's shoes, for example, and think if you lost your kids for whatever reason, and you think that you could get them back, and you should get them back, and that the state was wrong to remove the kids out of your house, wouldn't you be 24/7 just doing the fight, fighting? This man hasn't done 1 minute of fighting, other than the talking on the internet about wishing that he had the kids back. I don't think he really wants the kids back. When he does have kids, the state or the government pays him money for each child. And that is why he wants the kids back, in my opinion. But he doesn't really want the kids back for the kids. So this is all that one big grift from him. Just so you know.
And then
Vaughn. Sorry. Vaughn.
Yes.
The one who should have their kids taken away are the people who push transgender on their kid. They should
correct
child
because they're promoting a life-altering situation to a child that doesn't even know if they're going to go through puberty yet or not.
A kid doesn't even know whether or not they want to be an astronaut or
I want to talk about this picture. If that's Von Helton, and that's his child, then if you look at the body language of Von Helton, he's pulling away. He's pulling away from the child. His eyes are not smiling. His lips are tense. The child's lips are tense. They're not smiling. I sense tension in that photograph. I don't sense any connection at all. So if that's the best you've got, Von Helton, you're done, son.
a firefighter. They don't even know what they want to be when they grow up. What do you think they're going to know what gender they are at 6, 7?
Again, That's a subject in Scotland. If you try and discuss that particular subject about trans kids and all that stuff, Nicola Sturgeon will throw your ass in jail.
Yeah. I'll talk about that.
What is this? Why all of a sudden are they talking about trans kids? I've been on this planet long enough to have lived for decades and decades and decades without having any of the stuff that has appeared in the last 4 years, without even knowing that it even could exist. Trans kids. Leave the fucking kids alone. Let them, when they're 18, when they're 19, when they're 20, okay, they're no more teenagers. Let them do whatever they want. But don't pander to your own fantasies with and beliefs by practicing them through your children. That is abusive. Now just think, Von Helton's a flat earther. He wants to have his kids back. And he wants to homeschool his kids. What do you think these kids are going to know when they do turn 18? They're going to know that the earth is flat. They're going to know that there's lots of gods. They're going to know that their father really tried to screw them over. Then they're going to know that their father tried to usurp all their money, all their inheritance, the trust from their grandmother or grandparents. They'll know all that if he gets his kids back. So, actually, I think they're going to know all that anyway, whether he gets his kids back or not, because they will have access to the internet.
We can't talk about that in Scotland. A lot of things we can't talk about in Scotland anymore.
Well, in that case, let's not talk about it here either.
Did you ban that trans stuff in Scotland?
Was embedded with the tall whites for a number of years. I think it was like 2 years. He was embedded with the tall whites for 2 years. And they grilled him over how we treat our children. And they admonished him. They said, we will never, ever treat our children as poorly as you treat yours.
And said, I'm a girl, I'm not a boy. And the teacher...
Oh, it's still the trans bullshit.
Was embedded with the tall whites for...
I identify as a black man, please. Years of my life, I've felt that I'm a woman, and he's now going through the...
See, they're talking about gender identities and stuff. Oh, Veckel's just popped in. It's going to be interesting.
Logan Clan?
Yeah, the Scots had a clan system. That's how they ran Scotland before the English took them over. They ran it by the clan system.
Yeah.
Logans were a clan.
Right. Veckel, what's up, man?
Logan Airlines. So I dare say Logan Airlines is a Scottish.
Veckel as well is a flat earther. So this should be interesting.
I guess it's named after a clan. I've never actually looked into it, to be honest with you.
That could be. Let's welcome Veckel.
What's going on, Veckel?
What's going on? How's it going? Happy birthday.
Oh, good. It really is Veckel. That's good. That's good. It really is Veckel. What's up, man? I ain't talked to you in forever, dude. What's going on?
Not much. Just same old, same old. I did get your text from Skype. Doing stuff on this channel. Yeah, mostly.
Does he do live streams where he lets people in and act like animals still, or?
Yeah, he did it a couple days ago, and last week.
He's still fighting.
What time? Could I ask you what time does?
Yeah. Even when she had the money, she wasn't doing anything to really take care of her health at all.
$2 million, bro, and they blew it. What the hell?
Literally blew it.
They literally blew it. What the hell?
No investments, no savings, just a PS5, bags of weed, and soda.
Okay, so they must be talking about Shani and Jason. So let's go back a bit. Get into that a little
anything to improve themselves, he just start helping them out. And that'll last for maybe a month, and then it'll go away.
And it'll go away, yeah.
And then it'll come back again.
Yeah. It's like, what in the world? But I mean, that's just, that's part of the aging process, I reckon. He's going to report my dirty hands. Take a look at these dirty hands.
That's funny. I'm going to report you, Vaughn.
Yeah, man, report me. I got dirty hands, man.
Come on, Veckel, let's
I'm gonna report you for having fingernails. That's
I have been gardening, and gardening is evil. So yes, please report me for gardening. Oh my God.
So how's G-Man doing, Veckel? I haven't heard from G-Man, my buddy, in a while. What's going on with him?
Oh, he's still doing stuff on his channel. Yeah, mostly.
Does he do live streams where he lets people in and act like animals still, or?
Yeah, he did it a couple days ago. And last week.
He's still fighting.
What time? Can I ask you what time does he normally go live?
Oh man, it's scattered.
Okay, no wonder I can never keep up.
He did one at 3 o'clock in the morning or some shit, didn't he? Where he was out at night or something, out in the park at night. I'm like, holy shit, dude! Ain't you afraid of getting mugged? I guess.
Yeah, I don't know when that video was done, but.
Yeah, it was pitch black dark outside in the park. I'm like, holy shit, dude, you're gonna get mugged.
Yeah, his channel is now called Sowing and Reaping. It's all one word.
Sowing and reaping.
Sowing and reaping. Okay.
Sowing and reaping. Yeah.
So he got rid of the G-Man.
Sowing. Yeah, sowing and reaping. Yeah, I got you.
He still has the G-Man channel, but I think he's doing more stuff on that other channel now. So, and lately he's been talking a lot about Shani and Rev. Because they're being very ungrateful for all that he's done for them.
Oh, and, who would have saw that coming, huh?
Yeah, who would have saw that coming?
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a good point.
I guess you would have had it been no Jdubs to see that one coming, huh?
Yeah, you got a point there. Yeah. Well, he's following his own convictions. As a Christian man, he saw that they were needing help, and yeah, but now because he's starting to see that they were unwilling to do anything to improve themselves, he just started helping them out. And now all of a sudden they're like, "You're not a Christian. You're supposed to be helping the needy."
Right.
Shani, every time
God helps those who help themselves, right, Veckel?
I firmly believe that. That's true. That's true. But now, Shani, whenever she wants sympathy from the universe, she just talks about how she's gonna die next week. My foot's about to fall off, and I could die. And you guys don't care. It's the same.
Given her size, I mean, that's quite possible.
Sugar is a very bad thing for people that are overweight, and so she could lose her extremities. But I mean, I don't know.
Sugar's bad. Period. I mean, it doesn't.
She's been going at this for years, though. I mean, it's not like this is something new. She's been going at this shit for years. So.
Oh yeah. Even when she had the money, she wasn't doing anything to really take care of her health at all.
$2 million, bro, and they blew it. What the hell?
Literally blew it.
They literally blew it. What the hell?
All right, so now it's $2 million. I thought it was $750,000. Today, for the first time, I hear that it's $2 million.
Investments, no savings, just a PS5, bags of weed, and soda.
I mean, at least I got an excuse. I had CPS dogging my ass.
Mm-hmm.
What's their fucking excuse? Oh, they don't have one. Not a legitimate one.
No, not a legitimate one. That's right.
See, that's BS, man. People, the trolls love to rag on me, but then you look at Shani and Rev, who really did have a shitty apartment, who really did have children that were literally laying in, dare I say, urine and feces.
Yeah.
At least that's what it appeared to be. Okay, and the living conditions in the upstairs, because we saw that on video, was absolutely deplorable. My trailer on the worst day ain't never looked like that ever. And I just, and I'm sitting there like, what gives, man? What gives? You know, because they gave Rev and Shanny $3,000 and them multimillionaires. And here I'm sitting wondering if I'm going to eat tomorrow, and they wouldn't even give me $5, you know, on my PayPal or on my Cash App. I mean, it's like, what the hell, man? You know. But I mean,
so now this is getting crazy. Okay. So Von Helton is complaining that Shani and Rev didn't give him any money when they had $2 million. They wouldn't even give him $5 when they had $2 million. So why should he feel sorry for them now that they don't have any dollars? In fact, they're worse off than Von Helton is at this point, at this moment in time. So that's pretty sad. When you can take Von Helton, who is an example of the lowest of the low, and then you find out that there's actually a level below that, and Shani and Rev are there, and I bet you there's levels below that. I don't want to go there right now.
Anyway, let's talk about something positive. I don't want to hear negativity.
God's worked it all out for good anyway.
Yeah, well, God's will work it out.
Yeah.
God will work it out.
Yeah. We can work it out.
What's new with you guys?
What's new with you, Vecco? You finished the cartoon, the anime series?
Did you ever finish that thing?
No, I'm still working on the last episode. So that probably will be done. Yeah, this is the last episode, so I want to go out with a bang. I'm looking to have it done. It released.
Are you going to end it on a cliffhanger and really mess people up?
I'm going to move it along a bit.
Yeah, they'll have my channel. Who created Spawn? His name is Todd McFerrin.
Fuck back there. I'm like, yeah, I got this spinning thing up here that's blinking at me right now. Click. Put your heart and soul into it. It's going to fucking flop. Even if it isn't woke, even if it isn't.
They're starting. I can guarantee you, they're starting fresh. They want a whole new cast. People. You said you were considering auditioning for Wolverine.
Well, here's the thing.
How about this?
Huh?
Yeah. I was going to give you a suggestion. What? How bad? You talk about that She-Hulk series that just recently.
Oh God! I told him. I said, Birds of Prey has to be like it was in the TV show, so that you can make money, so that everybody will be happy, everything will work great. No, they totally fucking threw me under the bus and went on and did their own shit, which is SJW and woke bullshit. And now Birds of Prey is.
Oh, shut up. Okay, well, that's enough of that. All right, so talking about Shani and Rev. Okay, so today is Tuesday, and it's today that is the day that they are actually basically have to vacate their motel room for non-payment. So it's quite possible that I will be back soon. And it's also quite possible, by the way, that Larry Frost will respond to something that Vaughn has said. And I said I was going to work on Larry Frost has responded. I'm going to work on that little video. But in the meantime, I'm going to go look around. I might be back soon. I might not be. As usual, when I do my streams, I kind of don't give too much notice. That's not really intentional, but I sort of say, hey, I'm going to go live now, and what can I do? Give you 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes maybe. And if you're not available, I'm so sorry. I'm going to call this one a day. But just remember, atheist your way. Jesus is a myth. Moses is a myth. Go and support Tang, YouTube Tang, Aussie. And most of all, don't forget that that there is Auschwitz, and so they cannot